Here's an interesting History Channel video clip. They didn't bother to say if the tail section or landing gear were made in China.
The current presidential plane entered service in 1990. She stands 6 stories high, 230 feet long, longer than the White House itself.
It's a 20-year-old plane, but it's actually still kept basically state-of-the-art with all kinds of improvements on the aircraft. It's exceptionally maintained by Boeing and the United States Air Force.
Advanced upgrades and round-the-clock care aren't the only factors that make this the safest plane in the sky. The plane is armed with aerial defenses, infrared missile and radar jamming technology, flares to mislead heat-seeking missiles. The plane's electronics are shielded against electromagnetic pulses. Other measures are strictly top secret.
There are a lot of areas, a lot of systems that I really can't discuss, but everyone needs to know that our passenger, the President of the United States, is well protected as well as the staff's well protected. The plane has tremendous capabilities, but it's just not appropriate to let the world or the bad guys know what we've got available so they can try to counter it.
A normal 747 carries over 350 passengers. Air Force One seats just 70. And those travelers get more than just transportation. Secure workstations, fax and copy machines, broadband internet service, and live satellite video. Dozens of secure telephone lines, even a conference room that can be sealed and made soundproof. With all the features of the Oval Office, the Flying White House is unlike any other plane on Earth. With one exception, her twin. For the maintenance team, perfection starts with engines and hydraulics and finishes only when the plane is spotless.
You'll see guys that come here, they've been out on the flight line, busting their knuckles for 5 or 7 years in the Air Force, and they're the best at what they do. And we bring them here and say, okay, you're going to wax the outside of this airplane, and then you're going to go on the inside and you're going to polish wood and clean glass for 2 years. And initially, we get some kind of funny looks. But if you want to be a great maintainer with this family, this is the price of admission.
Before this or any mission, every inch of the hull, over 17,000 square feet, gets waxed by hand.
And that's what it takes. Everybody's got to be firing on all cylinders all the time.
Security in the air starts with the mechanics back at Andrews. Commercial airliners are rarely overhauled before they have flown thousands of round trips. Air Force One spends more hours in maintenance than in the air.
This is a no-fail mission in the truest sense of the word.
Mechanical failure has never once forced the plane to land. Actuators that control the tail and wing flaps are replaced at the first sign of wear. The turbofan jets are inspected inside and out between every flight.
When they're in the inlets, they're looking for damaged blades, nicks, loose rivets. Those engines are like giant vacuum cleaners. And anything that gets sucked in them, if it goes down the core, tends to trash out the whole engine. And you definitely don't want that happening in flight.
The planes carry a warehouse of backup parts, including 6 replacement tires.
Condi Rice and George Bush once told the Washington Post that they sing hymns on Air Force One, but somehow they forgot to do that while they were filming this video for the History Channel.